All right, welcome back to part 2 of my NCAA 2018 picks. Let's continue off of where we were. So right now we're in the Sweet 16 up in the South region. I've got Virginia barely edging Arizona right here, although DeAndre Ayton and Aldo Trier could potentially end Virginia in their tracks, but I don't think with Virginia's defense really showing this year that will happen. And just going down here, Loyola Chicago I had going to the Sweet 16 upsetting Miami and Tennessee. Unfortunately, this road ends here as Cincinnati has the number 2 defense, and so that one will set up a 1 versus 2 in the defense efficiency category. No. East region, Villanova, West Virginia. I like Villanova this year over West Virginia. West Virginia has a possible risk with Murray State and Wichita State, and I think Villanova is the safe pick here. Texas Tech, Purdue, same situation. I like Purdue from the beginning of the year. I'm going to go with Purdue here. Down in the Midwest, Kansas versus New Mexico State. I had New Mexico State going to the Sweet 16, upsetting Clemson and Auburn with their injuries, but it ends right here as there's no way. With Azubuike healthy, Kansas is going to win that one. Michigan State Duke, this one is going to kill me inside. I really wanted these teams to face off in the championship game. Unfortunately, they're met in the Sweet 16. So one of these teams, I can't decide right now, but in my mind, my gut tells me Duke. Duke's just overall the better, well-rounded team with Marvin Bagley, Grayson Allen, and Wendell Carter. I can't see Michigan State against that zone defense. Going over here, the West, Xavier versus Gonzaga. I got my first 1 seed losing right here. Gonzaga will pull off the upset against Xavier. Gonzaga has done really well this year in the West Coast Conference, and I think that they may get. They're a really underrated team this year, so watch out for Gonzaga in this one. Michigan and North Carolina. The defending champs have shown really well. I'm going with Michigan in the hot hand, another upset in the West region, as I got Michigan moving on to the Elite Eight. So now in the Elite Eight, I got yikes. This one was probably going to be a really tight game between Virginia and Cincinnati. I'm not really sold on Virginia's offenses. I'm really worried in this tournament that they will not have any type of scoring, especially with those high offenses. I worry about them that they won't score enough points. But I'm going to edge Virginia and knock them in the Final Four against Cincinnati, although Cincinnati has a really good team this year. And now between Villanova and Purdue, I just worry about Purdue and their recent struggles in the tournament. So I'm going to go with Villanova right here, as I think Jay Wright and their team will go far. And now for another spot, I got Kansas and Duke, although it could be Michigan State. I don't know. I'm still deciding between that one. Right now, I got Duke. If they can get past Michigan State this year, they can get past Kansas, as Kansas has really just made me want to cry a lot these last few years, especially when I picked them pretty far. And now Gonzaga and Michigan. This one, I've got Gonzaga upsetting Michigan. Gonzaga's got some really good, really overall good team. Although they don't have as many big players as they did last year, I really think Gonzaga is a really well-balanced team in the offense and defensive category. So watch out for Gonzaga. Like I keep saying, I'm really riding Gonzaga again this year. And now in the Final Four, I got Virginia versus Gonzaga. Unfortunately, I don't feel like Gonzaga going to the championship game will have it again. I'm going to go with Virginia right here. And Villanova versus Duke. This one's going to be a really tough one. I want to pick Villanova so bad, but I think Duke is just going to barely edge them. And now for the championship game, we got 2 ACC teams between Virginia and Duke. And I've got Duke winning it all, as I think with number 3 and number 7 in offensive and defensive efficiency, respectively, I think Duke is the overall more balanced team in this tournament, and I think that they have a really good shot at winning it. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below of what you thought of this video, and please let me know if I missed anything or what your opinions are. And again, this will be subject to change as depending on the play-in games, as well as any other injuries or any other news coming around college basketball. And so thank you again for watching and listening for me talk for the last about 15, 20 minutes, and I will see you next time.